and welcome to EllAstrology. I'm Ella, and in today's video I'm going to tell you what I really like about Scorpios. For some reason, Scorpio is the most hated zodiac sign. However, I don't really agree with this. I think Scorpio is a rather incredible zodiac sign, but just very misunderstood. These are the reasons why I think Scorpios are awesome. They're incredibly passionate. A Scorpio's passion cannot be compared to any other passion in the zodiac. A Scorpio's passion is incomparable. When a Scorpio falls in love with a person, or when a Scorpio wants to accomplish something, they will put their everything toward achieving it or accomplishing it. I don't know if any of you have ever seen a Scorpio in love, but when a Scorpio is in love, they will do anything imaginable for their lover. This amount of passion that they hold in them is absolutely incredible. Scorpios are incredibly intense. A lot of people get overwhelmed by a Scorpio's presence and they find them to be rather intense. However, I find this to be incredibly attractive. The thing is, most people that you meet in this world aren't very impressionable. They're kind of just like everyone else. However, Scorpio people have this very unique intensity to them. When a Scorpio enters the room, you can feel it. You can feel that intense energy that they possess. And this is something I really love. This is something that other zodiac signs do not really possess. I also love how incredibly dedicated Scorpios are and also how competitive they actually are. Now, I know a lot of people see competitiveness as a negative thing. However, I see it as a positive thing because it shows their incredibly strong passion and determination for what it is that they do and what they want to accomplish. Scorpios are also very disciplined. Scorpios do not give in to their sensual desires or their sensual cravings, or they do not let their negative habits and their negative thoughts take them over. Scorpios know exactly how to transform these negative thoughts and habits into positive ones and how to make themselves a more powerful, positive, productive human being. Scorpios don't like to dwell on the negatives. They notice the negative, they work through that negative, and they get over it and they move on. Scorpios have this ability to persevere until the end. They can push through everything, no matter how much pain they go through, no matter how much it hurts them, no matter how much it disadvantages them, they will get through it and they will reach the end. This ability within them is absolutely incredible. While most other zodiac signs will give up and they don't have that dedication that you need to actually make it, Scorpios do, and they will not give up. Scorpios possess an incredibly strong personality, and when you actually deal with them, you kind of feel like you don't want to mess with them. Like when you're dealing with a Scorpio, you can feel that intensity, you can feel that strength that they hold. The thing about a Scorpio is they don't make their inner strength known. So a lot of people are all bark but no bite, and they will tell you, I'm so amazing, I'm so incredible, I'm this and this and this. But when you actually look at them, you don't feel a sense of what they're actually telling you. With a Scorpio, it's the exact opposite. A Scorpio is basically like an iceberg. What you see is merely what's on the surface. What's beneath is everything that they truly are, and what is beneath them and what is inside them, they never show to the world, but it is there. And the thing is, when you're in their presence, you can feel it. You can feel the strength within them. They do not need to make it obvious. They do not need to tell everyone how incredibly powerful and strong they are. They just naturally are. I really like how incredibly empathetic and intuitive Scorpios are. So what I mean by this is Scorpios have somewhat of a sixth sense in that where they can sense things. They can sense what other people's intentions and motivations are. They can sense whether people are lying to them. They can sense whether the truth is not being presented. Scorpios have this innate sense of intuition that cannot be taken away from them, and they are usually right. When a Scorpio doesn't trust a person, it's usually because there is some legitimate reason for that person not to be trusted, which the Scorpio has picked up on. Usually, other people wouldn't pick up on this because they're not as intuitive and as observant as what the Scorpio actually is. Most people don't look for the subtle, behind the scenes, under the carpet little signs and signals that Scorpios looks out for. And the thing is, because Scorpios are constantly looking out for it, they can notice this. Another thing I really love about Scorpios is how emotional they are and their capacity for deep connections. Scorpios basically live life through their emotions, and most of their decisions are based off of their emotions. Scorpios do not care about things like the physical world, money, riches, or whatever the case may be. Scorpios always decide things based off what they feel is best. So a Scorpio will not make a choice based on what is more financially beneficial or whatever the case may be. A Scorpio will always consider the emotional well-being of themselves and others and base their decisions off of this. Scorpios also have this profound ability to connect with people, and once they establish a connection, this connection is completely out of this world. A Scorpio will take the time, the energy, and the effort to get to know you and to get to know what makes you tick. Scorpios don't just look at you and your appearance and then they think, okay, I've summed you up and I know you. A Scorpio will sit with you for hours and talk to you and listen to you. A Scorpio will listen to what your heart needs, what your mind needs, what your soul yearns for. A Scorpio will literally figure out everything about you and what makes you tick. And through understanding you so incredibly profoundly, they're able to connect with you in a way that no one else actually is. Very few other zodiac signs are willing to put in the amounts of effort that it takes that what a Scorpio would do to get to know a person, to really get to know a person. Scorpios are also incredibly wise. They usually just have a sense of knowing. The reason for this is because they do not base their decisions and their analytical processes off of things such as mainstream media or popular opinions or based off what everybody else believes in or is saying. Scorpios actually observe very deeply, and through this deep sense of observation that they have, they figure things out around them. And through this, they're very wise people. Scorpios don't listen to everyone else. They don't listen to, like I said, the news and the media. They don't listen to what everybody else tells them to listen to. Scorpio listens to their intuition. They listen to their inner voice. And this inner voice guides them throughout life and makes them incredibly wise people. Scorpios have somewhat of a connection to the unseen world, to the things that we aren't aware of, the things that we can't see and that we can't fathom. They can actually observe these things and fathom these things. I really like how easily a Scorpio is also able to read other people. So you'll notice when a Scorpio meets a person, they will sum that person up instantly. They'll tell you, listen, this is a good person, or listen, this is a bad person with bad intentions. Usually when a Scorpio tells you that you can or cannot trust a person, you should listen to them, because their sense of inner intuition when it comes to other people is so profound. It's completely out of this world. Scorpios can sense exactly what negative intentions other people have, as well as which positive intentions people have. And then the last thing that I really like about Scorpios is their capacity for being interested in all things that are mysterious. So most Scorpios naturally have an attraction to your more spooky things as well as your more esoteric topics. Usually things that are rather taboo, things that most people do not want to talk about openly, or things that most people avoid, are things that Scorpios are rather interested in. And I actually really enjoy this about them. I love talking about things like serial killers. I love talking about things like esoteric topics to Scorpios because they have so much knowledge in these kind of things. Even though these things are more taboo to your normal person, To a Scorpio, these things aren't taboo, so you can really dive deep into a conversation about these taboo topics with a Scorpio, and they can actually share a lot of interesting information with you. A lot of the times you might be interested in something and you might think, oh, okay, I'm interested in this, but if I show anyone else I'm interested in this, they might think I'm a little bit weird. Whereas usually when you show it to a Scorpio, they will not think you are weird and they will completely understand why you're interested in it. And then one more thing that I really, really like about Scorpios are their profound ability for connections. Once a Scorpio connects with a person and gives their heart to a person, it is forever. They will give their entire heart and soul to that person. It is very rare to find people who are so willing to commit and give their all to another person. Most people have too many things going on, or they have too many reasons why they don't want to wholly commit to another person. Whereas a Scorpio is just willing to do this if they feel that they have found the right person. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Check out the link below to my Patreon if you'd want to be a patron of mine and to see what that is all about. And let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.